Hello everybody, and a Happy New Year to you. Well, I'm not going to reflect on the time of the Doctor here. I didn't really like it. More will perhaps be elaborated upon in other parts of the podverse. Listen out for me this coming week, somewhere else. But I will briefly reflect on, in general, the passing of one Doctor to the next. Now, I'm sure you're all sick of me mentioning that I was a child of the wilderness years and got into Doctor Who through the Target books. But that's an important piece of background for my relationship to the whole concept of one Doctor leaving and a new one coming in and the whole regeneration thing. Because I didn't grow up with a Doctor who was my Doctor and then they left the show and a new actor came in to take their place and all this suspicion. Because for me, there was no current Doctor and simultaneously there were 7 Doctors all at once who I was discovering through the books and then through TV. And I think with possibly the exception of John Pertwee, the final story of each Doctor that I finally caught up with was not their last story. So I didn't have this process of, oh no, they're going to die and they're going to change and am I going to like the new one? Because I liked them all simultaneously. So it's been odd for me to see the process of the new series with people latching onto First Eccleston very briefly, though for some people he is their Doctor, and then more obviously Tennant, and the backlash against Smith when he replaced him, and now we're perhaps going to see something of the same thing with Capaldi. So it's just odd. And particularly because I haven't been overly fond of the 2 recent Doctors, that might have something to do with it. But I do feel that I have somehow missed out on an important part of what it is to be a Doctor Who fan. So, at this point, Smudbook will be going on a short hiatus. Yes, I'll have to pause there so that you could have that reflex scream which comes whenever a Doctor Who fan hears the word hiatus. Don't worry, I will be back. The main reason for the gap is just that it takes time to come up with ideas initially and then to make episodes of Smudbook. And I want to avoid the sporadic release schedule that has characterised the podcast since its inception, really. So I've decided to bank several episodes, and I currently have no episodes in the bank, which is why we're having a bit of a break. And then when I have a few in the bank, when I have some ideas on the go, then I will announce the return of Smudbook for a series of episodes, which will, I haven't decided when it's going to be, but it will be on a particular day at a particular time, so that I can hopefully build an audience. Obviously, you core viewers will be there with me, and hopefully it'll be something to look forward to. But for now, I have to focus on real life and trying to come up with some more ideas. Feel free to send ideas in, as you did for Smudbook Advent. That might get the process moving along a bit quicker.